Hey, welcome everyone to the stream. Got lots to do today. I've got some play testing coming up this week, so I've got a lot to get done. Let me take a look at my list. But just to give you a few things, there's animals that you can collide with right now. Weapons also collide with them, so that's not good. Gotta fix that. Want to make it where when snowboarders collide with animals that it causes the snowboarder to actual crash. Right now it just kind of pushes them around. That's no good. Gotta have them actually crash. And then I want to see about cleaning up the end of the level. Right now the AI is still doing whatever it does even though the level is ended, so gotta fix that. There's several other things on the list, a lot to get through, so let's get to it. Okay, first up is making sure that I want to look into whenever somebody crashes into an animal that it actually causes them to crash. So let's see if I can find the collisions. Here we go. Apply collision info. And hopefully animals are on a particular layer or tag. Ideally a layer. Which I guess I could do a layer mask. But I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm not checking what I collided with. Collided with something. That's great. You gotta have something better than that. Let's see. Let's just talk about bouncing back. Where am I determining what I collided with? It is colliding with a rigid body and last collision point. I'm surprised I don't have an actual, like, this is their tag, but let's see. See what I've got over here. All right, let's dive into level 1. We should put them on a different layer. Let's add an animal layer. Animal or environment? Yeah, I'll put animal for now. Yes. What's the children of a deer? Okay, that makes sense. And I'll go ahead and change all these as well. Got a bear, change that one to an animal layer. Yes, change all. A boar, change that one to an animal layer. Let's change. Let's do this for all of them. Okay, so that put them on a different layer. Let's see about items. What layer are they on? The default. You know, I should have made that like a different weapon layer or something. I think I'll be okay. I think I can deal with it. Okay. Let's go to settings and change my physics. Where's my physics? Where's my physics? All right. Animals collide with default. Nope. Yep, they want to collide with that one, not that one. Terrain, definitely. Collectible. No, they're not going to be collecting anything. They're not going to be using waypoints. So it should definitely collect. Blah. Should definitely collide with the terrain so they can walk on it. And then the player is on ignore raycast. So definitely want that. And does the player collide with default? Default collides with default. Ignore raycast. All right, it does. I think that's all that I gotta do. Let's test it out real quick. And what I'm gonna do is go to my item handler and make sure that I can launch missiles. Bottle rocket is number 9. Work. Sorry, I always forget to minimize that so you guys can see. Drives me crazy. Change this to 9 so I can launch that. All right, let's test it. I got this new package called Hot Reload, and it works 90% of the time, but sometimes it'll cause the entire Unity to freeze, so I don't really want to use that during streaming. Having to reboot my whole setup during a stream is probably not good, not entertaining anyways.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, I just gotta hunt down some deer and then shoot them and see if the missile goes through them or if it actually impacts them. Here's what the missile looks like. Okay, it still works against him, so that's good. Should probably straighten that thing out. That rail had a bend in it. Okay, there's some deer coming up. Nice. Okay, let me make sure I can still hit the deer. Yeah, you see it hit him. Okay, cool. That's another thing I need to fix. It should be like knocking me down, not just pushing me to the side. Well, you want to shoot stuff, huh? Right. Yeah, the collisions aren't hitting them now. Good, good. That works perfect. All right. Now let me determine how am I going to make sure that a deer knocks me down. Air controller. Here's the collision. Apply collision info. That's collision point. Collision accumulator? What is that? That's just a vector 3. That doesn't tell me anything. Where does this get set? Save collision info. Here we go. Collision info. Is collide with terrain layer. Terrain layer. Should I just do like is colliding with a... Oh, I see. Is colliding with a rigid body. Is that just a Boolean? Go to the definition. Ah, okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'll just do another bool. Is colliding. Animal. Save collision info. So engine info rigid body is not equal to null and true. I will just set this to the layer we just created. Ah, I see. Layer clip. Config instant terrain layer. Okay. That's gonna add another layer of complexity here, but I think it's okay. I think it'll be alright. Just gonna add this to the player config. Instance dot animal layer. And it's going, what the heck is animal layer? Don't start riding up walls. I don't care anything about all of that. We'll come back to this one. Well, I can probably mess with it now. Let's see. Go to definition. Layer config. Layer, layer, layer. Where's the layer? There it is. I don't even know what these layers do. Add this right here. If I can type. You got this, bro. You got it. animal layer is equal to animal, I believe. Let me go check just to make sure. Where'd my... There we go. Yep, just animal. Just animal. I can speak, I swear. Okay, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Animal, yep, that's what I want. Then let's give access to this. Animal layer. Okay, cool. Got that in place. That should set that by default, so we should be good there. I'll go ahead and check it just to be sure. Maybe. All right, while that's compiling, I'll go back. Right when I found it. Okay, let's see. So much crap to go through. Ignore the... Yeah, there we go. We're good. Good to go. American Fig is good. Okay, that should be good. Semicolon here. All right. Let's check with this. Line with animal. Apply collision info if mirror detection is collision with the wall. Okay, before I check that, yeah, so basically checking to see if we collided with the wall or a different rigid body. If so, we'll bounce. Otherwise, it says, hey, just crash. So I'm just going to put a quick check in here. It says, if we collided with an animal. And don't really care about any of that. Just simply, if I collided with an animal, then let's go crash. Crash. And let me just follow through on this to make sure this is doing what I expect it to do. So it propagates throughout the network as well. Ignition, crash. Yep, there we go. Is it going to show that I crashed? I'm not 100% convinced now. It will, because it works everywhere else. See, this is what I would expect to see, but I don't see that. Network handlers look better. think I may need to put this in here. See, I don't think this is valid because it's not going to communicate it to the rest of the network. Command crashed. Else, if it's a bot, then send it from the server that it crashed. So I think that's the way to go, which tells me, oh no, it's all here. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I just didn't see it. Yeah, that should all be good. Let's test it out. Oh, I just realized you guys are just staring at the Unity. I need like a reminder. All right, so before when I was hitting the animals, they just kind of like pushed me around, but now they should actually make me crash.
Three, two, one, go!
Hopefully the game audio is not too loud. I'll have to listen to this to see, make sure I'm not blowing everybody's ears out. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, of course, one time I missed. Whoa. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that does work. But what's weird is, where's my recovery? I should be recovering. There we go. There's my recovery. That was weird. I want to see. Okay, I'll recover. There's something not quite right there. I think I gotta put in some kind of like a blah blah blah. What is it? What is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Cool down. That's what it was. I'm kind of cool down. Can I just use the crash cooldown? Sounds good to me. Let's see. Let's see how this is used. Crash cooldown. Ba, 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 ba. Interesting. I think the crash cooldown in this instance is like saying, hey, you can't do anything until the cooldown is gone by. But I need something to say, hey, you can't crash, 100 times in a row. I think that's what I'm looking for. Oh, let me check this variable. Okay. Trying to think, how do I want to do this? Crash time, repeated crash time. That's my cooldown. I need to check here to say, hey, if you're already, I think I can finagle this. Let's see. If combat state is already player crashed, and let's see, crash time is greater than 0. Then we'll just return. That way it'll actually get to the recover and won't keep doing the same thing over and over. I think that'll work. Let's give it a shot. I just looked at the sound effects. The sound effects was like, I can't play any more sound effects for ouch. It's not possible. One of these days I'm going to get around to skipping all this where I can just test immediately. Right now I kind of got to go through all the loading, all the things. Just because I didn't build it in a way that I could efficiently do that. I mean, it won't be hard. I just got to make sure the same things carry through. That bend right there. Need to fix that. Maybe we'll do that next. All right, here comes an animal. Let's see if we can wreck and then recover. And of course I missed him. Ah, that guy worked. I think that guy worked perfectly. Hey, one of you guys hit me. What the heck? There we go. Just want to double check. Okay, can they hurt me while I'm in this state? Ooh, I know. There. Oh, they're running over my head. Nope, all good. I think that's good. I think that'll work. Okay, let me check my list. What do I have next? Got animals on different layer. That looks good. Colliding with animals should crash. That's good. Recovery from that is going good. Yeah, this is going up a lot better than I thought it would go. Coming together a lot faster. All right, 1 second. Let's go into level designer and see if I can improve that rail. That rail was all wackadoo. I think it's this one. Nope. Yeah, right around here. I think it's that area right there. It's kind of funky. I think it needs to come up and go to the right just a little bit. See if it'll let me edit it. Trying to massage it into place. I almost feel like something like that looks better. I don't know if that functions better. It looks better though. You know, I won't complain with that. Maybe just increase the height on this just a little bit. This clearly needs to come down some. I think that might work. Okay, this needs to come out just a little bit. It looks wonky, like right there. Like I'd rather it be like that close to the wall. And then maybe pull these in. Ugh. Does not look great. I feel like I need to add a node like right here. Okay, nope, just escape that. I don't know, that does not look better. I can say that. Like we're going in the wrong direction now. See, that just looks like poor craftsmanship right there. It's all twisty. I mean, it's not terrible, but I wish it was just a little bit smoother. Let's see. Let's see what I can do with this. I don't want to scale it. I don't want to add to it. Element inspector. This one? Yeah, there we go. Can I change this? Auto. Bezier, linear. I think Bezier might be worth it. Why can I not see it? Mirrored, continuous, broken. Like, shouldn't I see my little anchors that I can manipulate? I see no anchors. This piece is so high up. Clearly need to add an anchor right there. Hey, there's my things. You have to like really jack it up to make it work. Hold on, I want to bring all this down. Maybe this one. There we go. I like that a lot better. That looks so much smoother, so much better. This right here. Looks pretty twisty, which I'm not a fan of. Changing those to auto, that looked like it might have helped. You know, I think I can handle that. This one right here, maybe it needs to come out. Does that look this way? I don't know. It's iffy. I almost feel like I need to pull it like this. I think I'm gonna run with that. I think that'll work. Okay, cool. Let's save that. Going to take this rail out. I don't like that one there. It's great for testing, but I don't want it there now. All right, now let me check the list. What do I got? What do I have? Okay. I think I have to test the whole level here. In 1 second. When the AI completes the level, there's still things going on. I want to clean that up, make sure that it actually stops and it doesn't continue to send off, you know, different messages and still animating, etc. And then after this, maybe you'll try building a bear statue.
Go!
Oof. There's a bug I gotta fix. Let's see how many of these guys hit the deer. You gonna hit him? Yep, there we go. You ran over. You made it. worked on that rail. I didn't even pay attention to it. Just focused on the mission. Let's see what errors we get. I'm letting them all finish. That's where the problem normally comes in. They finish, and then they're still in there doing stuff. And they shouldn't be. So far, no errors though. So that's good. Of course, this one time, nobody's gonna do anything. Yep. All right. Well, it's low on the list, that's for sure. So I will move on and put this down here. When I say down here, I'm working off the list of things I need to work on. There's a couple bugs that just kind of like really hard to find. So those are like long term. I'll mess with them down the road. Ooh, let's try to create a bear statue. This should be fun. I know how to animate in Blender and put it in there and pose, but I'm not sure how to do that in Unity. I'm going to try that first because we're in Unity right now. So if I can't figure it out, then I'll just put it in Blender. Okay, let's see. See if we can get a bear in here. That's pretty cool. That's a big bear. I got armature, meshes. You know, I think I can probably just manipulate him. He's not going to animate. So I'm going to take this off. I want it to be an actual bear statue. I'm going to have a character controller. He's not going to be crossing. He's not even going to be a network object. Before I kill everything, let me just unpack this prefab. Unpack. So now it's no longer a prefab. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. He's not going to be making sounds. Remove that. Don't need network. Remove that. Not going to be moving, so I can remove that. No character controller. You will need a collider. I don't think I want box collider though. I'd rather it be a mesh collider. Move component, and he's not going to be animating, but I almost wondered, should I use a bear avatar? I don't know. Well, I'll leave that there, but deactivated for now. Okay, let's add a mesh collider. Cooking options, I don't know. Layer options, all that's good, all that's good. What does convex do? I always forget, what does convex do? Let me pull this up real quick. Non-convex mesh collider. Create more or less. Whatever. That's not cool. What are convex meshes? So I need to set this. They have holes in them. So firstly, is this true? I mean, he doesn't have holes in them. I think he's good. He hasn't been shot yet. We don't have to worry about that. All right, we're gonna leave convex unchecked. All that looks good. All right, let's see if we can stand this guy up. Can I put bones in him? That's what I wish I could do. Wish I could put bones in him. Okay, well, let's see if I can do this like an animator. First of all, raise up. Rawr. Yeah. It's just one leg. That's the right hip. Okay, don't want that. Was this what I changed? Do I have to change his hips? Maybe I do. Here, let's start off at the hip. Hip R. Yeah. Okay. Let's. I just have to eyeball it, I guess. That's hip R, hip L. Yeah. he's a humanoid bear. Just checking to see, like, is his feet on the ground? I guess they're on the ground. Good enough. That's chest. Let's see. I want to mess with his head. His tail. Why am I? There we go. That's his tail? No. Tail. His tail should go out. Yeah. Okay. That doesn't do anything. Let's see. I want his head. His head. Spine. Scapula? I don't know what a scapula is. Yes, I failed anatomy. Don't know what a scapula is. I guess that's his shoulder, huh? Yeah. My bad, my bad. Don't make fun of me. It's not my fault, I'm stupid. Rawr. I don't know about this though. Like, what's up, guys? I'm a bear. He's been bulking up. All right, let's go to his. I don't want his specula. I don't know what that is. Let's move his shoulder. I'm not sure what pose I'm looking for here. I just figure I like offset him where he's like, rawr. But it's gonna be a statue. We're gonna remove this being the the paint, the UV. We're gonna remove the UV. You guys know what this is. Everybody knows what this is. Come on. I don't know how I want his hand to be. Maybe like that. Rawr. Rawr. Let's see. Hopefully I can bend his fingies in. What? Okay, that didn't do anything. His middle finger. It's just his middle finger. Rawr. Oh, I don't really care for that. It's all deformed. Rah! I wonder if I can change the position of this. Nope. Don't like any of that. I mean, that might be okay. I'm okay with that. It's not great. he's like, rah. Okay, here we go. Was it his fingers or his middle finger? I think it was his middle finger. Let's bring his shoulder down a little bit. Maybe this shoulder up. I'm bringing this elbow in. Elbow. That looks like your typical bear statue, right? What I might do is offset these feet just a little bit. Bring the whole thing down. Yeah, I think the whole thing needs to come down. So if his right hand is out, his right foot should be back, right? So let's try that. Bring all this back. Yeah. I think this is right. And now let's twist his ankle up. Is his ankle? Yeah. I mean, perfect. Toes. It's not great, but it's all right. Let's leave that for now. Let's adjust this leg. Bring this forward. Then bring the knee down. Sounds kind of right. Right? Yes, maybe. I mean, it's Kung Fu Bear. Oh, how do I make him not look so goofy? Let's see. I think I need to bring his hip a little bit more. And then his foot. Wait. Oh, that was the wrong one. Yeah. No. It was not. Yes. Yes. Okay. It was correct. Okay, we should be looking at the left. Something like that. I think that's going to be good enough for the moment. All right, let's see what shaders I got. All this bear statue. What shaders is he using right now? Where'd it go? Oh, is it under meshes body? Bear _4. I might just give it like a placeholder mesh for right now. Not mesh, placeholder shader. Where's my materials? Materials. It's something like a bronze. That's kind of cool, but he's a little too shiny. Not enough contour. I mean, with the lighting, yeah, that might look decent. I almost feel like there's too much shine to him. Let's change this. I'll duplicate it. Hit that. Let's name it something else. Rename to statue bronze. Make it less metallic. Is that working? It is working. I just got to put it on him. There we go. Okay, I'm just adjusting these inputs. This model is a little too smooth. Albedo? What does that do? I think it's a little bit more contours, but I don't know. Let's see what it looks like over here. It doesn't really look like a statue. It looks like a bear covered with mud. I feel like what I really need is I need like a normal map or a height map. Yeah, normal map to give it more texture. Doesn't have enough texture. There's some tools out there that'll give you that. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I'm gonna kind of just change this and move on. Let's just make this 0.5 maybe. Sorry, my microphone is in the way, so I have to like look around it. 0.2. You know what? I think that'll do. Maybe polish that up later. Add a normal map. Give it some more texture. Yeah, that looks like an actual barrel. You feel like that. Ooh, I can make him like concrete. I kind of like the idea if he was like super metallic, shiny bronze though. Make him too shiny though. All you see is sunspots. See what that looks like over here. I mean, that's close. That's definitely close. I think that will probably work for now. I just feel like it needs more contours and maybe like a light shining on it somewhere else. Let's see. I'm gonna mess with this. Yeah, see if it was something like that. That might look pretty cool. Okay, good enough. Let me turn this into a prefab. What do I want to call this? It's not an animal. Maybe just environment. Let's say prop. Yeah, I think this is more a prop. All right, cool. I like that. Let's go to level 2. See if I can find a good place for this guy. What I'd like to do, what is this? Yeah, you can save, that's fine. What I'd like to do is have it like in the beginning, right when the race starts. There's these two big bear statues looking at each other. Oh, this level may not be conducive to that though. Because you kind of start off right here in this tunnel. I have an idea though. Let's see. Let's grab a prop. Just put them right here. Now. Let's rotate. Something like that. Now, let's turn this to something crazy like, yeah, that may be This is Bear Mountain. Come on, who did the camera? What in the world? Why is my camera way down there? Okay. Gotta mess with this map. Here we go. Get back to here. We'll just test it out. I wonder if I should do that and make this, make them fatter. Yeah. Have this foot sticking out where you can trip people. Okay, these are the spawn points. Is that too close? I feel like that's too close. Let's see if I can pull these guys back. And this might not work out, but I figured I'd just try it out. All right, let's see what that looks like. Could not register bear. Oh, did I save them in the wrong place? Spawnable prefabs. Yeah, I did. They should not be there. Okay. Let's move them entirely. Okay, I can delete this one. Okay, let's try that again. Thought that might be the case. All right, to help if I click the right level, huh? This should be the second level.
Three,
Yeah, they're a little too close.
1, go!
Ignore the portal up there. Okay, let's go back to level 2. See if there's a better place for these guys. So you go through this mountain tunnel. Through here, jump. There is this like hidden path over here. I wonder if I should put them here. Might be kind of cool. You jump this, you come over here, go through here. Go down, and then as you're coming through, I think it'd be kind of cool to have like a bear claw that comes out right here. Like a little cave there or something. Okay, I think I know where I'm going to put them. Let's go back. You know what? I'm just going to grab them. I was going to do a slightly different trick, but yeah. I'll just move them. I think I'm going to go over here. Then right there. probably definitely a faster way to do this. But we're here. This is called the bear jump. Jump it if you dare. Should I have it right where you jump through it? That might work. All right, let's simulate this. Going through, like, yeah, let's go this way. And then you jump. Gonna scoot them over a little bit, like right there. Let's make sure all the feetsies are on the ground. I mean, they're covered in snow, so that's okay. That guy's got a tree growing out of his crotch. Not good. I'm just gonna leave it for now because I may move these later. I'll go ahead and leave that as is. Okay, what's next? I like that. That'll be good enough for now. Take that one off my list. And let me save this. Always good to do. All right, another one is to add bear attack claws, like we talked about a little bit. And that one's gonna be interesting. All right, let me open up Blender. We'll go from there. All right. Let me open this up so you guys can see. That's weird. It actually shows me in Blender, but let's see. Maybe if I minimize, let me minimize this. Okay, you guys can now see Blender, at least part of it. I don't know how much you guys want to see. I'm using my full screen. It makes it kind of hard. Do something like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just ignore the bottom half. You know what I could do? Let me make sure this is not too... Ah, okay. Yeah, hopefully that's not too bad. Okay, we'll run with that. Let me change it over here. I don't even have Blender over here. At a source. It's like, what is all this crap? It's gonna be a window. I'm just messing with this other vertical slice. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done. All right. I think I'm just going to run with that. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing with the vertical. I changed my mind. Let's go with that. Maybe you guys enjoy seeing the center of the screen. All right. All right. Let's do this. Okay, so I don't really need any of this. Get rid of that. Go import the bear again. Import. Oh, where's my bear? Assets. I think it's under store assets. Under blink. Not under blink earlier. Yeah, there we go. Animal stylized. I don't know if I need it to be stylized. I just need bear. Okay. Hopefully that's it. Did it bring it in? Yes. There he is. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, I don't really need the bones. Trying to figure out how can I get just the claw without destroying everything. Can I just copy the mesh? Paste data blocks, new collection. We'll call this just claw, maybe. Okay. Get rid of that. Kind of wish I could just pull this out, but it's like, no. Just pull the body out. Yeah, I don't know what that did. It's like, I don't know about that. I don't know why it blows them up that big. Let's see. Take that out. See, it's still linked somehow. not sure if I'm going to be able to do what I want to do. I kind of wanted to just have his arm, but I also need to pose his arm, so that makes it challenging. What's going on? Why can I not move? Well, let's see what happens in edit mode. Just want an arm. So delete hierarchy. What does delete hierarchy do? Yeah, that's not what I want. New collection, paste data blocks, mark as asset. I kind of want to take this out, like get rid of this. We don't need that. Archer 1. Text groups. Okay, it's all good. All right, I think I have an idea. So let's just see what this does. Oh, you know what? There we go. Let's delete. Do we have it in edit mode? Okay. Merge vertices, collapse. We gotta do collapse. It looks like a horror show, man. Terrible. Let's see, extrude vertices. Dissolve, delete. There we go. Delete vertices. Let's turn this on so I can catch them all. Why? Why are there still things over here? Okay. I got an idea. Go to... Never mind. Take it back. I don't have an idea. Never mind, never mind. So I'm thinking... I kind of want to keep some of this stuff. So. Just trying to see how far do I want to take this. Let's maybe get circle. See. I'm gonna do something like that because I do want to keep most of his arm. Okay, that's probably good enough. I'll zoom in and get some of that here in a second. Delete those out. Then I need to figure out how do I fill this back in. Oops. Don't know what that did. Real quick, let's go back into object mode. Select this, just delete. I don't want that. Actually, you know what? I think I can keep these arms, maybe? Maybe. Go into edit mode and just delete some of these. I want to delete them. Dissolve them? I don't want to dissolve them. I want to delete. Yeah. It's like, are you sure you want to do that? Yes, 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 I do. Why are you struggling with that? Delete this, select the bones, yep. Delete these. What bone is this? Scapula. Yeah, see? I didn't want the scapula. I always said I don't want the scapula. Yes, let's delete the bones. Bones. Delete the bones. Alright, we're left with that. Now, how do I fill in the gap? Object mode. Select again. Edit. Ooh, look, we got a solitary vertex out of here. What is that? Delete. Ooh. Don't want that. Delete. All the above. Interesting. There's like a an edge just sitting out there. Like, why is that edge there? Edge. Yeah, don't want that. I do not know what the best way to do this. Think. Can I extrude? I don't want to extrude. Maybe I can extrude. Which way is that facing? Okay. There we go. Is there such thing as extrude an edge? Like, that seems like what I want to do. Yeah, let's do that. He just got like some weird arm. That's all I gotta say. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that shouldn't go there. What's happening? The angle is off. I select this edge. G. Let's see, that should go this way. There we go. Where's my different views? All right, let me try a different approach. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, that's no good. Yeah, let's not extrude that. Instead, let's select that one. Maybe extrude that and go Z. Put it like right there. Man, that's gonna be funky. Yeah, I almost want something like that. Let's do face edit. What? Do that. Oh, why aren't we selecting faces? Face? That not a face? Must not be a face. Face on the wrong side. Inset faces, poke faces, triangulate faces, try shade flat. I need to reverse it. Can you tell that I'm not a 3D modeler? Alright, let's just delete that. Why will you not select this? Okay. I'll have to do this a different way. Let's see. Can I simply say this vertex? My X-ray's on. Stop moving it. I just want to select the thing. All right. Connect. I think that's what I want. Vertices. Select to a grid. Cursor. Merge vertices. I mean, I hope it's talking about the ones I got highlighted. I'd be upset if it wasn't. All right. Let's see. Can I connect these two now? Vertex crease. I don't want to crease. I don't want to merge. I want to connect. Connect vertice pairs. Okay. I see no connection. Connect vertices by their selection order, creating edges, splitting faces. Connect to selected vertices of faces, splitting the face. I want to connect them, but I don't want to split the face. I want to create a face. Although that might work. Let's try this. Connect vertex pairs, splitting the face. Did you split the face?